Okay, hey guys, welcome to another NWOpening. Today I'm opening an Elite Series. Doesn't say. Okay, I'll Google it later. Tugboat. Now, this was actually donated to my girlfriend's charity shop, which is a bit weird. You know, a sealed fit. Someone's literally bought this figure sealed, done nothing with it, not opened it or anything, and then donated it to a charity shop. It's not come from a collection because it wouldn't be on its own. So, yeah, a bit weird. What is weirder still is that a few days before this was donated to a charity shop, there was another tugboat donated to a completely different charity shop up the road, which was also in his box, obviously. Very bizarre. What my theory is that somebody's bought these when they were, what, $9.99 in B&M or $7.99 in Home Bargains, trying to sell it on, thinking they're going to get a decent bit of money for them, and actually no. So they've ended up just giving up and donating them. That's as good a theory as any, I think, to explain it. You know, since this was more or less sort of a gift, and again, we're still trying to get rid of that backlog of figures before it builds up any further, I thought we'd just pop this guy straight up. So first of all, let's have a look at the back like we always do. Yep, guess none of that information is incorrect, probably. The series includes these man titties. The series includes Macho Man, Sin Cara, Sasha Banks, a very creepy Braun Strowman. Isn't it funny when you think about the fact he used to look like this? Like, when you look back at his first couple of figures, you think, wow. And a very generic Big E as well. Now, this is Tugboat's first time in a lime figure. Not sure if he had anything else at that time. But, you know, I'm a big fan of the natural disasters. It was a bit of a shame I didn't get those when they came out. And, of course, I was also a massive fan of the Shockmaster, which was his best gimmick. This is obviously Tugboat, his gimmick when he was just that happy, smiley guy who knocked about with Hulk Hogan all the time. Apart from Brutus Beefcake. So, yeah, let's get on with it. Let's crack this guy open. So we'll get the backdrop out, and we'll try and slowly pop him out of his bubble. Alright, so I'm going to have to do the rest of the video with my camera rather than my phone. So slightly different in quality and what's in the shot, crap like that, but whatever. Deal with what you got. Because I've just fully snapped the little adapter that holds my phone onto my tripod. Wow, I need to start getting better gear. Alright, so we got the figure out now. First things first, he looks pretty cool actually. The problem with these larger guys in Mattel, well, the problem with the larger guys in general is that they kind of look a bit off. Like, especially when ab joint is like leaned back, it just looks like his torso is a massive ball. Jacks weren't great with the big guys either. My main concern is if this guy's going to be able to actually walk. Although, to be fair, yeah, you know, that's plausible enough, I guess. I don't know how much this guy's going to end up getting used anyway, so it's probably fair enough. So the only accessory, just like the Farouk in the 2-pack with the Rock, it includes hat, which is nice. Nothing particularly fancy about this. Nice little sailor's hat. His hair looks quite cool under it, to be honest. It's quite well done. We'll pop the hat off for a second while we check his joints. Head seems alright. Shoulders good. Elbows nice and stiff. Wrist is fine. Arm is nice and stiff. That shoulder's the weaker one, but it's still pretty good, to be honest. Rest of the joints are fine. The ab joint is fine. Oof. You heard that click. Yep, I think his legs are fine as well. Of course, if you get one of these larger guys and they have like a loose ab joint or a loose waist joint or something, or either loose leg, they're done. You know, there's no coming back from that. I guess you can stiffen up a loose leg, but yeah, it's basically unusable from there on. Let's pop his little hat back on. Let's talk about the figure. So the interesting choice of head scan is it's kind of a grumpy head scan, considering Typhoon was kind of I sort of tag him as being a very happy sort of character. But yeah, I guess it does fit. It's not a bad head scan by any means. I'm assuming it's probably the same one as on Typhoon, maybe even on Shockmaster. God, I'd love to have the Shockmaster. He's got a red mark on his shoulder and a smaller one on his arm there. Little black mark on the back. Generally though, the detailing on this figure is not bad at all. There's another bit of red there actually. His ass is completely flat. I don't really know what to say too much about a review. It's not a bad figure at all. The main issue with it is all this paint. Like, look, there's more red on his belt there, and then the belt paint is just on his trousers. Yeah, a bit of a shame. The paint job on this actually isn't great, but you deal with what you got. We can always repaint the trousers at least if we have to, and hopefully everything else will come off with an eraser. So let's talk about what Tugboat's going to do in my Fed. Well, as of getting Gold Dust the other day, my plan to buy an Iron Sheik off Ringside Collectibles tomorrow, my Legends roster is slowly growing. However, I don't really have any major ideas of where this guy is going to fit in it, so I suppose maybe he's probably just going to be dicking about backstage. He'll probably show up at the DSW WrestleFest Christmas party, because, you know, that'll be a bit of a laugh, but generally I'm not really sure what he's going to be up to. But yeah, I'm sure he'll have a nice enough time. I used to use Typhoon as a singles wrestler in my Fed when I was a kid, because I couldn't find the Earthquake, but I really wanted the Typhoon. They were a good example of a classic Superstars figure that I looked at and went, I have no idea who that is, but I've got to have them. And yeah, let's hope they get another set of Mattel figures at some stage. Alright, I think that's everything that I wanted to cover on this video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Fuck me.